time for the final battle. N is prepared to put his beliefs on the line, and so are we. Whoever wins this will determine the future of people and Pokemon. And N will start off with Zekrom at level 52 with Fusion Bolt, Zen Headbutt, Giga Impact, and Light Screen. And we will start off with Reshiram. If you have Reshiram on your team, it will always be sent out first. Now, this will be the time where I finally go over Zekrom, because if you're playing Pokemon White, he will instead have Reshiram with Fusion Flare, Hyper Beam, Extrasensory, and Reflect. But since we're playing Pokemon Black, he has Zekrom, but if you're playing Pokemon White, you will instead be able to catch Zekrom, the mascot of Pokemon White, and the dragon that represents ideals. Zekrom has another excellent and unique typing of Dragon and Electric. This typing is just as good as Dragon and Fire when it comes to offensive coverages. Each type covers the other's weaknesses. Defensively, it's just as excellent as it only has 3 weaknesses as well. Unlike Reshiram, however, Zekrom hits a lot harder on the physical side. Its base 150 special attack can leave massive dents in opposing teams, especially considering the moves that it has access to, like Outrage, Dragon Claw, Stone Edge, Dragon Tail, Rock Slide, Wild Charge, and access to 2 exclusive electric type moves of Fusion Bolt and Bolt Strike. Zekrom can even effectively use Hone Claw, so it kind of does a better job at setting up than Reshiram, because some of the moves it learns, like Bolt Strike and Stone Edge, are a little bit inaccurate. Long story short, it has the same HP and speed as Reshiram, and its attack and defense stats are swapped. This carves out Zekrom's role as the more physical dragon. Zekrom, all things considered, is excellent. It's definitely deserving of its legendary status. Personally, I like Reshiram better, and I think it's a better Pokemon, but Zekrom is nothing to take lightly. It will destroy your life if you slip up even once. So, I would like to mention, a final boss in the Pokemon game has a legendary Pokemon. This is the first time it's happened. I am not counting Greevil with his Shadow Lugia. That does not count, because you actually get to catch that. But this is just, he has a legendary in his possession, and I think it's fitting that we have legendary versus legendary. Now, if you have Reshiram and you're playing Pokemon Black, you will have it slightly easier, because your Reshiram knows Dragon Breath and knows all special attacks. Zekrom has lower special defense. Zekrom, if you catch it in White, has more special attacks, but Reshiram will have higher special defense, and Zekrom will have higher physical attacks, so really, you have it a lot easier. Now let's see what move it's going to use. Oh, went for the Fusion Bolt. I should have done Fusion Flare then. The thing with Fusion Bolt and Fusion Flare is if you use Fusion Bolt, if your Zekrom uses Fusion Bolt, and you immediately follow up with Fusion Flare will do more damage. You really think you can stop us with that? Yeah, Fusion Flare will do more damage, and then vice versa. If you use Fusion Flare, then a following Fusion Bolt will do more damage. I actually really love that mechanic. So, oh god, it's going for the Giga Impact. Ow, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna do a lot of damage. I'm a little bit worried. Okay, we survived. Good. And then Reshiram will finish him off. Nice. Good job, Reshiram. I'm proud of you. 2-hit KO that Zekrom. Alright, the legendary is out of the way, so things should be easier from here on out. His next Pokemon is Caracosta at level 50. Let's get Carmine out here. Caracosta at level 50 with Stone Edge, Aqua Jet, Crunch, and Waterfall. Alright, so I'm thinking a Thunderbolt will be enough. The problem is this thing has 30, so it will survive an attack. I probably should have used Brick Break just to get it down to maybe like half so it wouldn't heal. But maybe I'll get a Paralysis Hacks. Maybe. No, I won't. You'll get a Stone Edge off. Whatever. But we'll just finish him off in 2 more Thunderbolts. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God, that's a lot of damage for a Stone Edge. Anyway, now let me mention, this music is so good. The music is so good. The atmosphere of the battlefield is just so amazing. It just, you really feel the gravity of everything. The music just shows exactly how tense everything is. How you are literally battling to determine the fate of the world. This is not just, you're stopping some crazy guy trying to reawaken some legendary Pokemon. The crazy guy has the legendary Pokemon. His next Pokemon is Klinklang at level 50. Kevin, this is you. Klinklang at level 50 with Flash Cannon, Metal Sound, Hyper Beam, and Thunderbolt. But he has the legendary Pokemon now. And the only way you can counter it is with your own legendary, which I really, really like that. Have I gushed about this game enough? No? I'm gonna keep gushing, guys. It's not gonna stop. Because this game is so good. It handles the story so well compared to previous Pokemon games. And even future Pokemon games don't really compare. I mean, Black and White 2's got a pretty good story. Sun and Moon is alright. X and Y does kind of fall flat. Anyway, his next Pokemon is his Zoroark at level 50. Paulie, go. This is you. His Zoroark at level 50 with Flamethrower, Focus Blast, Night Slash, and Retaliate. This Zoroark, do not take it lightly. It can deal a lot of damage. The thing with Zoroark, we haven't gone over it because we can only get it via an event, so I will go over it later on, but Zoroark has the ability Illusion. Illusion transforms it just in pure looks to another Pokemon on your team. So you can play crazy mind games with Zoroark. I'll get into detail with it later once we are able to get it, you know, from the event. But there we go. Polly takes him down easily. His next Pokemon is Vanillux. Jonathan, go. His next Pokemon is Vanillux at level 50 with Blizzard, Hail, Flash Cannon, and Frost Breath. So, knowing him, he's probably going to try and go for the Hail Blizzard strategy. But if we can get a Rock Slide off, yep, there we go, he's going for the Hail. So he can try and spam Blizzards on me. But if Jonathan's luck isn't shit, there we go. Attaboy, Jonathan. Rock Slide will one-hit kill. Perfect. So that's 5 Pokemon down, 1 more to go. His last Pokemon, well, we're gonna get hit by Hail first, but it's not gonna matter. Jonathan's gonna be the only one who takes Hail damage. His final Pokemon, Archeops, level 50 with Stone Edge, Acrobatics, Dragon Claw, and Crunch. Oh, Tony, there we go. I was gonna send out Polly for this, but I already sent out Polly. Let's go, Tony. This one's gonna be you. All you gotta do is crunch it to death, and N is finished. My last friend, please share your courage with me. Tony, end it. One hit kill. Oh, so close. But at least it's got defeated, so Acrobatics isn't going to do that much damage. It does have that Acrobatics no item strategy, but it died by Hail, so he screwed himself over. Good job, En. And that's it. We've defeated him. It's over. Everything's ruined. The ideals I had, the dreams Pokemon and I shared. Zekrom and I were beaten. Your truth, your feelings, they were stronger than mine, it seems. Reshiram and Zekrom, each of them choosing a different hero. Is that even possible? 2 heroes living at the same time, one that pursues truth, and one that pursues ideals. Could they both be right? I don't know. It's not by rejecting different ideas, but by accepting different ideas that the world creates a chemical reaction. This is truly the formula for changing the world. After all of that, do you still think you're worthy of sharing the name Harmonia with me? You good-for-nothing boy! To start with, I spurred N into pursuing ideals. The reason we reawakened the legendary Pokemon now was to give my Team Plasma more power! Power to control the fearful masses! That at least was well done. After saying you had put your beliefs on the line and battled to see which one chosen by the legendary Pokemon was the true hero, you lost to an ordinary trainer! You know, there is such a thing as being too stupid. Add it up and you're nothing more than a warped, defective boy who knows nothing but Pokemon! Adam, I never thought the legendary Pokemon would choose a trainer like you. It caught me completely off guard. This doesn't change my goal. My plans have not been disturbed. In order to rule this world utterly, in order to manipulate the hearts of people who know nothing, I will have N be the king of Team Plasma. But for that to work, you, since you know the truth, you must be eliminated! Rule the world? Wasn't Team Plasma's goal to liberate Pokemon? That was just a convenient lie that I needed to create Team Plasma. Use your head. What's to be gained from letting go of useful things like Pokemon? Certainly manipulating Pokemon helps people expand their possibilities. That much I can agree with. So it naturally follows that only I should be able to use Pokemon! You fool! That's a ridiculous idea! You can say whatever you want. A Pokemon, even if it's revered as a deity, is still just a Pokemon. Adam, so what if it chose you? That doesn't mean you're a threat. Come on! Now you'll face me in battle! I can't wait to see the look on your face when you've lost all hope! Adam! I won't allow anyone to stop me, no matter who does what! Getsus has finally snapped. He is the true final boss, and it's time to take him down. His first Pokemon is Cofagragus at level 52 with Shadow Ball, Protect, Psychic, and Toxic. Reshiram will start us off. Good luck fighting this legendary Getsus. Now, another reason why you are in luck if you are playing Pokemon Black. Cofagragus is a physical tank. Reshiram is a really good special attacker. So if you're playing Pokemon White and you have Zekrom, you've got more physical attacks to deal with this Cofagragus, meaning you're gonna have a harder time taking it down. So in our case, Fusion Flare should hopefully 2-hit kill it. Yes, it will. Perfect. But he's going to go straight for the Toxic, of course, because he likes being cheap. And then knowing him, he's going to use Protect. But I think we're in a good position here, because after that one Protect, I was exactly expecting that kind of move. He's going to go ahead and, yeah, he's going to Protect Spam right now. Of course, gets his... That's what you do with a defensive Pokemon like Gofagrigus. You put up your status effect, and then you Protect Spam, thinking it's going to do something. But Fusion Flare will finish you off. And then that's it. His first Pokemon is done. His next Pokemon is going to be, well, after we take toxic damage, there we go. His next Pokemon is going to be Bouffalant. Bouffalant at level 52 with Head Charge, Wild Charge, Earthquake, and Poison Jab. Let's go Poly for this. I think Poly should be able to do fine. If we Brick Break it, we should be able to do a sizable amount of damage. Now, I want to note something about this battle theme, which I love. Absolutely phenomenal. One of my favorite songs in the game. You will hear and realize that there is a musical motif behind it. And it all goes down to his name. Getsus's name is actually G6 in Japan. It's like translated roughly as G6. And that comes down to G and C sharp. And you'll notice, if you're a musical person, that those are the notes of the timpanis that are playing right now, and really just the motif of the entire song in general. You hear nothing but C sharp and G. Those are, like I said, those are really the two notes you hear on the timpani, which are the main instruments of this song, which I love how they had that musical motif. It's so good. Nice, Paulie, you got a critical, I'm proud of you. But I love that. I love how they do that. Just, you know, they throw in music, they throw in musical motifs and musical references in there, so anyone like me, who has been born and raised on music, picks it up so well, and it's so good. Anyway, his next Pokemon is his strongest, his big bad Hydreigon. Kevin, go. This Hydreigon, level 54, with Dragon Pulse, Fire Blast, Surf, and Focus Blast. His moveset is incredible. It's got amazing coverage. He covers his base as well, so we gotta watch out for Surf. Also, let me point something out. Getsus freaking cheats. His Hydreigon's level 54. 10 levels too early. Whatever. This is what we do with cheaters. We hit him with that Hammer Arm, but first we have to survive a Surf. I'm a little bit worried. I hope Kevin can survive a Surf. He should be able to. Yes, perfect. Hit him with that Hammer Arm! And that's it. His toughest Pokemon, done. Alright, this is going very well. I think at this point we have this covered. Hydreigon was really the one thing I was worried about. His next Pokemon is Seismitoad. Jonathan, I will let you handle this. Seismitoad at level 52 with Muddy Water, Rain Dance, Earthquake, and Sludge Wave. Now, knowing him, he will probably try and get a Rain Dance off, but that's actually going to improve the strength of my Waterfall. Oh no, he went straight for the Earthquake. Ooh. Okay, how much is that going to do? That did a lot. Okay. Now, I don't know if he's going to heal or not. Shit. Okay. He's probably going to nuke me now. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm totally afraid that he's going to nuke me. Okay, let's heal. And let's see what he does. I don't know what he's going to do. He might go for another Earthquake. I knew it. Okay, and this is bad. This is bad right now. I should have Shell Smashed. Okay, I'm gonna be strategic, and I'm gonna switch to Carmine. Because we'll be immune to Earthquake. We can't hit him with Electric-type moves, but I think a Crunch should suffice. There we go. I played that really smart. Alright, Carmine, crunch him. Alright, I think I made the wise move doing that. Because Jonathan would have died had I kept him out there. Alright. His next Pokemon is Bisharp. Should we do Tony for this one? I'm thinking we should do Tony for that. Actually, no. Let's keep Carmine out for this one. Bisharp at level 52 with Night Slash, Stone Edge, X Scissor, and Metal Burst. We should be able to one-hit kill it with a Brick Break. I'm hoping. Because it's Quad Weak, of course. Carmine is a force. There we go. Attaboy, Carmine. Perfect. And his final Pokemon is his own Electros. Tony, you're gonna be the final one. His Electros at level 52 with Wild Charge, Flamethrower, Acrobatics, and Crunch. Speaking of Crunch, Tony, I think you are one crunch away from finishing this. You got it. No, he lived. Okay, well that's fine. Oh crap, he flamethrowed me. I hate it when I think I'm gonna kill him and then, okay. What is going on here? What's going on? Your demise, Getsus. It's over. Whoa, my calculations! No! My careful schemes! The world should be mine! What? I created Team Plasma with my own hands! I'm absolutely perfect! I am perfection! I'm the perfect ruler of a perfect new world! Now, N, do you still think Pokemon and people should be separated? Since I couldn't become the hero and obtain the legendary Pokemon myself, I prepared someone for that purpose. And he's nothing more than a freak without a human heart. Do you think you're going to get through to a warped person like that? Alder, it's a waste of valuable time listening to him ramble on. He's the one without a human heart. You're right, he's truly pitiful. And I'm sure you have much to think about. I know you were not pursuing ideals because of Getz's manipulation, but because your heart was really inspired. That is why you were able to meet the legendary Pokemon. But I have no right to be the hero. Is that so? What you and the legendary Pokemon are going to do from now on. That's important, wouldn't you say? Acting like you understand. Up until now, we've been fighting each other over our beliefs. Yet despite that, why? And even if we don't understand each other, that's not a reason to reject each other. There are two sides to any argument. Is there one point of view that has all the answers? Give it some thought. I want to talk to you about something. It's about when I first met you in Acula Town. I was shocked when I heard what your Pokemon was saying. I was shocked because that Pokemon said that it liked you. It said that it wanted to be with you. I couldn't understand it. I couldn't believe there were Pokemon that liked people, because up until that moment, I'd never known a Pokemon like that. The longer my journey continued, the more unsure I became. All I kept meeting were Pokemon and people who communicate with one another and helped one another. That's why I needed to confirm my beliefs with battling you. I wanted to confront you hero to hero. I needed that more than anything. There's no way a person like me, someone who understands only Pokemon. No, actually, I don't understand them either. No way I can measure up to you when you have met so many Pokemon who are surrounded by friends. The champion has forgiven me, and what I should do now is something I'll have to decide for myself. Adam! You said that you have a dream. That dream, make it come true. Make your wonderful dream a reality, and it will become your truth. Adam, if anyone can do it, it's you. That, ladies and gentlemen, was Pokémon Black. I'm sorry, I wanted to be quiet for a good portion of the song because this is my favorite song in the entire game. I love it. It's just, this is the best credits theme to ever be in any Pokemon game. It captures the moment so well. It's just, you've been through such an epic journey that determined the fate of the Earth, the fate of all of Unova. It's just, this game did so many things right. When I finished this game for the first time, I legit put my DS down, stood up, and started clapping. That's how great this game was. This game did so many things right with the story. It actually put emphasis on the story. The amazing cast of Pokemon, the amazing amount of new features, the seamless battling, this game just does so many things right. And if it weren't for the originals, if it weren't for Red and Blue, in fact, not counting Red and Blue, forget like its outdated mechanics, Pokemon Black and White are my favorite Pokemon games of all time. and I'm so glad I got to Let's Play it. It's such a great game, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this ride. But we're not done yet. Every Pokemon game has a post-game. Pokemon Black and White is no different. So, starting tomorrow, we are going to begin the post-game, and there are a lot of things for us to do in this post-game. So I hope you guys are excited. I will see you guys then. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back with more Pokemon Black.